with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats, circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? We ready, been ready, I waited, my turn, on God.
Hey, come here, listen. If you're thinking about getting out here and running these lanes as a hotshot trucker, or just a trucker, period, you're owner, operator, or carrier, you've got to learn to be fluid, and you've got to learn how to remain fluid. Now, in my other life, my previous life, fluid in a tactical sense, it meant to be flexible and be able to adjust on the fly to whatever a tactical situation called for. Now, I can talk about dynamic entries all day long, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about being fluid out here, in business sense. So being out here as an owner, operator, or carrier, your business has to be agile, and that's what it means to be fluid out here. You gotta have business agility. Business agility. Your business has to be fluid. A fluid business is dynamic, and it has speed, it has innovation, and it has resilience. You have to have all three if you're gonna be able to survive out here. The market is changing, it's never sitting still, it's good, it's bad, it's okay. And this industry right now is, I guess I'll use the word that they're using in politics here lately, it's weird. It's weird. So you have to be able to adapt. Overcome, improvise, and adapt. That's what you're gonna have to be able to do to survive out here right now in this trucking business, if you want to get out here right now. I'm not saying it's a bad time to come out, but you just have to be able to do those things. And you gotta stay fluid. It's ever changing. This business is always changing. Even the small time that I've been in it, there's just been change after change after change. It ain't just with if it ain't the brokers, the shippers, the customers, FMCSA, with the regulation changes, you gotta stay fluid. You must make good choices and decisions as well. That's one of the things that I've always harped on with my employees in my other business and my subcontractors is choices and decisions. Always make good choices, always make good decisions. So this one is for you, Keith Weeks. If you're listening, this is for you, buddy. Choices and decisions, all right? Hey, so the difference between choice and decision is a choice is the act of selecting an option, all right? A decision is the conclusion that's reached after considering multiple options. Choices and decisions. Choices and decisions. When you are out here, right, or before you decide to come out, you can listen to advice. You can listen to everybody. Hear them out. But I would caution you not to take everyone's advice. You got to be able to discern between what your experience is and what your resources are, whether what they're telling you is realistic. A lot of people are going to be out here trying to tell you, do it this way, do it that way, do it this way, do it that way. Some of it is common sense. Some of it is you're just going to learn through trial and error. But making good choices and decisions when you're listening to people's advice is going to be a big part of whether you survive out here. Don't be afraid to fail. Failures are our best learners. You are going to fail. You're not going to be successful at everything that you do. I have never been successful at everything that I do. I'm successful at a lot, but not everything that I've done. And even when I failed at something, I learned from it. I overcame, I improvised, I adapted, I moved on. And you got to do the same thing. Don't be afraid to fail. You are going to fail at something. Every choice and decision that you make may not be the best one, but you're going to learn from it. And I've always said that the cheapest lesson to learn is through someone else's mistakes. You're not always going to have that luxury. Sometimes you just got to do it. But it's just cheaper to learn through the mistakes of others. If you see somebody make a mistake, right? Learn from that. Don't go out and do the same thing. It's going to cost you money, cost you time. It's going to cost you something. So it's not cheap. Making bad choices and decisions will never be cheap. Stay fluid. In your mission of being fluid, don't be afraid to set goals. Set the goals. Just make sure that they're realistic goals. Now, if you set a goal and you don't reach the goal, even if it was realistic, and you don't reach it, that doesn't mean that you failed, right? So don't look at it as a failure because you didn't reach a goal. Just another time and place, do it again, learn from what you did or didn't do, figure it out, move on. You got to know how to make goals based on your resources, your knowledge, what assistance you might have towards making that goal, all that. It all counts. But don't be afraid to set them, and especially don't be afraid to set them if you think that you're going to fail. Set it, just make sure it's realistic. Do everything you can do within your power, within your resources, within your realm of knowledge, within your realm of experience. Set the goal and do your best to achieve it. And guarantee you, you'll have some success. I had a lot of people telling me not to come out here and do this, especially at my age. It's just something that I wanted to do. I have another business, but hey, something I wanted to do. And I'm doing it. And I'm making it work. People out here crying about the rates. I get it. The rates used to be good or better, but I wasn't out here then. So my lifestyle wasn't based on that. You know, a lot of truckers did not adjust for the market changes. They weren't in a position to be fluid. They weren't fluid. So when the market changed for the worse, when everything started getting, bad, the lifestyle that they had then doesn't work now, right? So be fluid. Come out here and run these lanes. Well, in closing, just want to remind you that if you get out here, you have got to get into a habit of being fluid and remaining fluid. You want to make this work. Make good choices, make good decisions, set goals. Whoa, about to tear my trailer up. Whoa now. That messed my video up. Nope, I'm gonna leave that in. I'm not even gonna edit it. Anyway, hey, make good choices, make good decisions, set realistic goals. Don't worry about failing. If you don't reach the goals, just reset them, do it again, and just do your best.
Been ready, I waited, my turn, on God, held steady, I keep dropping back to back.